Yo, 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 what up, everybody? It's a Halloween edition. John's on his way. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but he's on his way. And we're going to do this Halloween episode. This is going to be more geared towards Halloween, not necessarily theme parks. Just because I want to change it up and I'm sick of talking about theme parks. There's nothing really major going on right now. And this coming weekend is Halloween weekend, baby. So what better way to get in the mix and get involved and have some fun? Let's have a Halloween episode, and things are gonna be popping off, and we'll talk about it. We got a fun show actually tonight. We are gonna talk about different haunted houses. John and I will give you scare actor stories from working at two different haunts and stuff like that. Different crazy things that have happened throughout the season. We are going to play the music video live for those that have seen it, not seen it. We're going to play that a little later. We'll give you, while we're waiting. Oh, we're going to talk about Halloween movies that we enjoy. Classics, new movies. We're going to break down some. John and I have our lists. I wrote a list of movies that I enjoyed that I watched this year. We're going to, give advice on some haunted houses. We're going to talk about horror music, horror movies, horror music, haunted houses. We will talk about Six Flags New England because I saw one of their press releases and I kept laughing, at the stuff. I'm going to read the press release in a little bit and then I'm going to break this thing down and, it's just funny because, look, all they do is just blow smoke up your ass. All the Six Flags do. Fright Fest is just terrible, but we'll get into that in a little bit. It's the worst theme park related Halloween event on the planet. It's really terrible. So we'll go over that. I'm looking right at the list right here, right on the front list. I got movie topics for you. Hey, what's up, Preston? We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about haunted attractions. I got to write this down. There's something that just popped up. What do you call it? And I can't go to it either. I'm very upset. Well, I'm not necessarily upset. Oh, I am kind of upset, but I'm not upset if that makes any sense. Like, I would really like to go, but I'm working those nights anyway for a haunted house, and, Yeah, like, this is the time of the year where things start slowing down, and then the Grove Show becomes more of a, hey, let's hang out and talk kind of thing like we do, and then January we shut down. But once the haunt season is over, we're rallying all the troops. We're going to fix SFNEOnline to something new. We're going to have some more. We're going to make it all about fun. I'll be honest with you guys and girls out there in TV land. I haven't had fun doing this year. I'll be honest. Like, I love talking with you guys. That's why I keep doing it. But I got to say, doing the YouTube thing, like I said last week, it just wasn't, it just wasn't feeling it this year. I've taken a long break of making crazy videos and just, you know what I mean? So come January, everything's going to come good. So now this is like, like an NFL team. This is the rebuild year, as I call it. Rebuild to something better, awesome, and no longer will be SFNEOnline. But the history will always be there, just so you know. The history is not going anywhere. It's just a name change and moving on. And once we decide what we're calling it and what the plan is, we will let you guys know. But before John gets here, I'm going to break down the Dr. Giggles news that I got. We'll show the music video a little later. And while it's playing, you guys can let me know what you thought about it, et cetera, et cetera. But just to re-up on, write it on your little calendars if you want to get down with this. November 18th in Manchester at the Jewel Music Club. That's where I did Lethal Weekend with Lloyd Banks and Little Eazy-E and Bizarre and King Gordy and Shaggy 2 Dope and Misery and DJ Clay and Light and God knows everybody and their mother. 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th, 41st, 42nd, 43rd, 44th, 45th, 46th, 47th, 48th, 49th, 50th, 51st, 52nd, 53rd, 54th, 55th, 56th, 57th, 58th, 59th, 60th, 61st, 62nd, 63rd, 64th, 65th, 66th, 67th, 68th, 69th, 70th, 71st, 72nd, 73rd, 74th, 75th, 76th, 77th, 78th, 79th, 80th, 81st, 82nd, 83rd, 84th, 85th, 86th, 87th, 88th, 89th, 90 And that's in Manchester, New Hampshire. Now, there's a day off in between for myself, and then the day after that on a Sunday, go to Providence, Rhode Island, and go to FET, and you'll be able to catch me there doing the same thing, DJ Paul. If you don't know DJ Paul, that's what do you call it? He's from 3-6 Mafia. I don't know if you ever heard the songs like Sippin' on Some Scissor, or they got that lolly, lolly, lollipop, lolly, they got, tear the club up, tear the club, songs like that. They're from Memphis, Tennessee. They've been around since the 90s. Great. Is there a way to stream that I want to see it but can't get out of town? I was thinking about that, and I may do a Facebook Live when I'm on. I may do that. I might do that for those that aren't there and all you cheap fucks that never want to support me. I'm not saying you, Chris, because you live in Florida. Different, even like Lindsay or Charles. I get it. That's hours and hours and hours away from, you know what I mean? Like from these places. Get it. I ain't mad at that. But the thing that, I've talked with a lot of people and I've seen it and I've dealt with it in the past when it came to music. I am not a big name artist like an Eminem or a 3-6 Mafia or whatever you guys listen to that for bands. But because of that, nobody wants to come out and support you until you are famous. They don't want to throw you, the ticket if the ticket's $20, I don't know what the ticket price is, so don't quote me on it. I don't know. But if the ticket's $20-$30, right, for a concert, you get a night out, you get to hang out, with me, you get to hang out, have fun and have some drinks or smoke weed or just jam to some good music. You know what I mean? Even like J Cut ain't mad. He lives in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no problem streaming it for people like that. You know what I mean? Now, if I came to your town and you didn't come to the show, then I'd be mad. I mean, I understand if you got work or something different. But if I came to your town and you didn't come, I'd be a little mad. So anybody in New England that don't show up to one of these 2 shows, you're a fuckface. End of story. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be my friend. You support me. You're like, oh, yeah, you're my buddy. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things. It's like, everybody, I get it. Everybody has a life. Everybody's doing stuff. People might not be like, oh, I don't want to spend $20 on Dr. Giggles. I don't really care for the music. I get it. I'm not twisting your nipples here. I'm just saying, those that support, enjoy the music, watch the videos, listen for free on streaming. The least you could do is spend $20-$30 on a ticket and maybe go buy buy one of these CDs at the show, right? $10 and you get a poster, right? Or a t-shirt, $20. You know what I mean? I'm not saying empty your wallets. I'm saying, hey, come out, have fun. You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I mean? Because when I blow up and those that didn't come out one time and support me, you know what you're going to get when it comes time when I blow up? This is what you're going to get. Because people already, can I get in for free? Can I get backstage? Can I go meet somebody? Can I go, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, no, that's not how it works, man. I'm low level on the totem pole. And I'm not giving out free shit. Just because, yeah, we're friends, but why should I have to give up free shit that, like, the money I got to spend, you know what I mean, to have these things made and t-shirts and stuff, I got to recoup that, though. So why would I give it away? You know what I mean? Oh, look who it is. Johnny Appleseed is in the house. He's here. I got to say, the thing I hate about these, I have to constantly clean them.
Yeah.
Because of the weed wax in them. It gets a little cloggy. So I take a pen tip, and then you see a glob. Like, look, I use your little cough drop wrapper.
Yeah.
You think that's not a booger? That's weed wax.
Holy crap!
It gets from when you're sucking it, because when you look at it, right? That's like a weed wax in there. So and this thing heats it up, so it becomes a smoke. And the thing that I also love about these, it doesn't stink the house up.
That's a good thing.
Like, you'll smell, like this kind right here says, tastes like them icy rocket pops. That's dangerous. But yeah. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Jelly bean.
Yeah, so we got John here. So that's what I'm saying. People don't take it as I'm pissed off, but John knows this. You know what I mean? People that don't want to come out and support now get the middle finger when we blow up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why am I gonna? You know what I mean? Why am I gonna give you? People. I mean, there's people that have been down and coming to shows and stuff, and then there's people that go, "Oh, I'm gonna go," and then
they never show up.
They never show up. I don't want to hear about it. Like, if you don't want to go, to say I don't want to go. Don't blow smoke up my ass. You know what I mean? Just be like, I don't. Whatever.
Like my jersey.
I think Jess has one like that too. A lot of people have. Didn't the girl in the video have that on?
Yeah, Misty
Rain. Yeah. We're gonna play that video later too. So let's kick off now that John's here, and I already gave you the update. Oh, also, November 7th. This goes on all digital platforms, the website, all that stuff.
Yay!
Because after next weekend, the haunt closes.
I know, sadly.
Sad, but I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not burnt out on my duties or anything. I'm just exhausted. And that's what happens when you...
This season has been very exhausting.
Well, because everybody's, like, trying to... We'll get into that, too. But everybody's, like, trying to, like, keep from getting their ass kicked. And everybody's getting punched in the face. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. So, let's... The first thing I want to get off my chest...
You already did.
No. That's on here. I want to go over the Six Flags Fright Fest press release.
Hit that joke.
Yeah. So I'm going to read this to you so we can have a good laugh, and then I'm going to rant about it and talk shit, because that's all I ever do now about Six Flags, because it is shit. So anyway, but you finally get something about Six Flags New England that we haven't had in a while.
I know.
Six Flags New England is bringing back the annual Fright Fest Halloween celebration this month.
Already did.
Yeah. This came in today's email. This is the spookiest time of year at Six Flags. Yeah, because there ain't shit going on. Communications manager Jen McGrath, and I feel bad for her, said, "We have over 100 zombies and ghouls that roam our streets. We're the largest Halloween event in New England, and dare I say, the scariest." It might be scary for a toddler, and I would not be very proud of your offering. I have not heard one person say a good thing about Fright Fest this year.
Neither have I.
Not one. Not GP. Nobody.
Hell, even my co-workers haven't even said anything nice about it. They've actually come through Oz and said Oz is way more scary than Fright Fest.
It is. It is scarier.
One of the people said that they laughed in the actors' faces.
Yeah, Fright Fest is trash. I'm sorry.
When you go boo, that ain't scary.
No. You got to do something. So, there's more to it, and I don't really want to read it anymore, because it's just... so we have new food items, new drinks, and when it plans to plan scare, we worked all year long for this time of year. Bullshit!
They work 3 weeks and that's it, probably.
They work like 2 weeks. However long it took them to put them up, that's when they did the work.
Exactly.
There is no planning. They are fucking lazy. And I say that because it's the same thing. Okay, you got a steampunk. I haven't seen it.
I'm going to see it next week.
Yeah, so
next Sunday, I'm doing my review.
Yeah, well, be honest. Like, even when you're walking around, I want you... Because I want Six Flags to see this video. Yeah. So, I mean, if it's good, if you like it, say you like it. Like, you know what I mean? Don't bullshit to be negative.
I know one thing I'm not going to like is paying the extra $20 on top of for the very last day. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, what? For
the
skip the line?
No, for the actual going to the haunts.
Oh, that's right, because your membership didn't come with a bracelet.
Yeah. $29.99 regular days. The last day of the Fright Fest season, it's $44.99. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, dude, we've already started on 2024.
Yep.
We're already past 23. We already know what's coming next year at the Fright Park. We're already working. Actually, we're working on 25 right now. me, Nell, Zeke, and Rich. You know, when we're together overlooking the Midway.
I'll tell you what we were talking about when we get off the camera.
Yeah, and then, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody what it is yet, just in case it don't happen.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? There's a lot of crazy stuff for the Fright Park coming. Can't talk about it yet. I can't talk about it till I'm allowed to talk about it. And from what Rich said, building for next year starts November 7th,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. I mean, I won't be there, but on November 7th, I got so many jobs.
Yeah, you got a job.
I got jobs up the ass that I gotta, like, I didn't do any this week because this week's been weird. I had to get an oil change. I had I'm doing a music video thing.
Both taillights.
Oh God,
bulbs. That was a joke.
Yeah. So I got the music video for You Know Who tomorrow.
Yep.
Thursday, I'm going to a haunt. Not my haunt, a different one, so I can get a different one in. So if anybody from 13th World is listening, sorry. I still like to go to other haunted attractions, and I will when I can. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to take a day off because I'm not scheduled to be there for Thursday for the No Actor thing. Mm-hmm. And they said I can come and hang out, but no offense. I want to just go check another haunt out. You're supposed to be checking it.
I did that on Sunday.
Where did you go?
Haunted Labyrinth.
Was that any good?
It wasn't bad this year.
What was the theme? I don't even know what the theme was.
It was like 4 different themes in the same thing. It was really, really cool. We'll talk about it when we go into...
Yeah. See, Chris says... Oh, wait, I gotta scroll. People have said something. I don't want to, like, people think I'm not paying attention. So Preston said, went to Fright Fest this weekend just to kill time. Gotta say, the house was staffed good. Scare zones were okay, but still sucks. Let me see. Lindsay said, History of Leisure, if it was Saturday, I could fly on, take the train up Friday, but Sunday is still a school night for me. Jay Kite's doing round 2 of Fright Fest, and he started vlogging on his own thing, and he did pretty good, actually. I'm pretty shocked. I didn't know what he was going to do, and he did it. I'm very proud of you, Jay. Very proud. Kyle says Fright Fest sucks. Send all the haunt act. Jay Kite says send all the actors at Fright Fest to your haunt, and let's see how they survive. They ain't gonna. They ain't. Well, I gotta say we do have one guy that came from New England. Like he worked at Fright Fest some years ago, and then our place opened, and he came. Dude's really good. Six Flags lost. Darren.
He's amazing.
He's a great set leader.
He's amazing.
And Six Flags really
lost out.
Yeah, they really lost. They really lost a good employee. So anyway,
he created something that
just the way that they do and how he gets his team to work together, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But so Six Flags Fright Fest sucks balls. They would never be able. Those actors, it would take them a little bit to. As a matter of fact, I had one that is working. No, I think he was either working at Fright Fest or Demented FX this year. The Ken guy?
Yeah.
The Spanish guy?
I think he's at Demented.
And he already wants to come work for us. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to blow smoke up everybody's butt saying we're the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I know when a product is good, and I know when a product delivers, and we probably have about like 98.9% positive reviews.
Yeah.
Only a few people have like, oh, it's not scary.
Yeah.
And it's just those people. I think most HHN actors could hold up, but maybe they would hold up in their acting ability when they do that thing. We don't do that. What they might drop the ball on is talking. Mm-hmm. Because they don't talk. And now I'm not saying that they can't. You know what I mean? If you had like Jack the Clown, you know what I mean? That guy would kill it. Like actors like that can just naturally do that thing would kill it. But the new people that know they don't have to talk, and then you put them in. Yeah. And I think some would be okay and do great. And then I think some would fall flat on their face. Because HHN, to my knowledge, is the only haunted attraction that they go, like, you know what I mean? I make fun of it because it totally looks stupid. It's not cool. It's not entertaining. That's one thing HHN needs to have the actors stop doing. It looks ridiculous and stupid. That's the one thing about HHN I absolutely hate. Like, I wish I could Three Stooge slap everybody who does it. Like, stop it, you're stupid, you look like an idiot, stop it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just stop. Like, whoop, 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 whoop. you know, like, you know, it's just to me that's one of the main things besides the Congo lines. Those are two things about HHN.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate. Now, what Demented FX is a indoor haunt. It's about 20 minutes away from ours. They're indoor, we're outdoor. No, what about Legends of Fear in Connecticut? What happened? I mean, I've heard of them. I don't know. Did something bad happen, or you're just asking if I know about it? I've met the owner of Legends of Fear and Trail of Terror. And I know the owner of one of the owners of Forsaken Lands, that new spot.
Yeah.
I know that guy. But Demented FX, it's a whole storyline, like a zombie virus, and you're trying to get out of the bio lab and all that, and it's a really nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
Demented FX. They have some cooler effects,
and especially like the ending is like whoa, like the ending of it.
That was like a holy shit moment.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Chris is saying a lot of the actors have entertainment, acting backgrounds, and schooling. Those people would be able to do it, but I'm just saying. HHN, please stop the boogity boogity boo. With the stupid hand movements. It's not scary. It's not cool. And it looks stupid. And the actors look stupid when they do it. I laugh at them every time they do it. Because it's stupid.
Ooh.
I wiped a booger on. No, not really.
Give me that booger. Give me that booger.
Wrong finger. I went with this one and I hit you with that one.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so... They're in serious trouble. They had props that look like murdered first. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Quite frankly, any Karen that's complaining about that, wham, wham, wham. Too bad.
Yeah, you know what though? They're not in any trouble. They're gonna catch some heat for it, but guess what? There's no such thing as bad publicity. You know what I mean? Unless you like physically murdered somebody, and even still, you become a cult hero.
Yeah.
Look at like Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff like, you know what I mean? John Wayne Gacy, all them dudes. Albert Fish, and all them other dudes, you know what I mean? They became heroes to some, what do you call it? The Manson family.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? People it's just craziness. But, well, that's just too bad. I mean, I'm not for killing police, but at the same time, they're not gonna change it.
No.
Unless they're pussies.
Unless it's Six Flags New England.
Oh yeah, New England won't ever touch anything like that.
No, they won't.
That's why I would never work for them. Like, and you know what I mean? They could all, well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I mean, if they came to me and was like, I'd give you $1 million a year in my pocket.
Yeah.
I might think about it. I mean, I might think about it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to take it. But they can't afford me anyway. Like, that's an unfortunate incident, the police being murdered in Bristol, Connecticut. I don't condone anybody murdering cops and stuff like that. Oh, that's so stupid. They shouldn't take it down. I would never. When I own a haunt, I will never.
Hell, I'm a first responder and happy about friggin' the murders that happen even in Halloween Kills. I'm happy about that. Because that scene was sick.
Yeah.
Even at a haunt, I've seen some people complain about other haunts that have actually put firefighters getting killed. I don't understand why. Because honestly, it's just a fantasy.
Yeah, it's not like we're really
real
doing
life,
it.
We get killed, yes, all right. But real life is also different than fantasy.
Yeah.
You're showing something that's fantasized. Okay, who cares?
See, now, what do you call it? Legends of Fear just lost any respect I had for them.
Yeah.
I have no respect, and I'll never go to that haunt because they did that. I will never. They lost all respect. I won't. I mean, Six Flags New England lost my respect when they changed that asylum, remember?
Yeah.
They lost all my respect. I yelled at Jen McGrath and Jen Mance. I mean, yelled, screamed, swore.
That's their problem.
Like, I was like, what are you doing? Me, I want to, if I own a haunt, I want an indoor one. Once that way I don't have to worry about.
It's weird because yours says 3 viewers, but mine says 7.
It's weird how it updates on here. 1 minute you see, Yeah, see, it's starting to go up again. Slowly. But yeah, it's a haunted. See, here's the thing that you people got to understand, and those that watch that get offended and stuff. Like, I don't want year round, like all year. I'm talking like the holidays. You know what I mean? Christmas, Easter. We'll put Jesus on a cross, kind of thing. Kill the Easter bunny.
That's more fun.
You know what I mean? Valentine's, prom time, halfway to Halloween. You know, kind of like what's the one down in Connecticut there? I forget the name of it. But they do like every
Fright Kingdom.
No, that's New Hampshire.
No, Fright Haven.
Yeah, Fright Haven. Yeah. Like Fright Haven does like every holiday. St. Patrick's Day, they do them all.
They need to do a 4th of July one.
I think they do.
That'd be fun to even
Well, I don't know.
to make.
I don't know necessarily 4th of July, but I know they do it somewhat, not halfway to Halloween. They kind of theme it to like Jason. You know what I mean? Like that. But I wouldn't up here year round. Would not. I don't think it would. Even if it was indoor, I don't think it would do good. But one thing that I want to see happen in New England, and Mr. Crowley there, send this message to Mike and Anthony for me. And I'm just going to say one word. Christmas. That's it. Christmas. That's all. Just say Christmas. That's what I want to see Factory of Terror do.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. That's what I would. I mean, that's what I would like to see. And yeah, I know we're gonna talk about that. That popped up today. I saw Factory of Terror is doing Extreme Fears. Same weekend as Blackout.
Yeah, frick.
You guys can't move it another week.
Is it on the Sunday?
I think I think it's the same exact dates, 4th and 5th.
If it was on the Sunday, I would skip going to Six Flags to go there.
Oh, I know. For me, there is only one hard no for a haunt to do. That is to do things based on real events. For example, real serial killers and something like, say, 9/11. Those to me would be out of bounds. Me personally, I'm not going to do... If the day ever comes I own a haunt, I'm never going to do, like, serial killers. I can't promise I wouldn't do anything like 9/11 because there's a haunted hoochie that does 9/11.
I know.
And I really want to go through it and see it. I was going through Terror Tales at SFNE and got hurt. How the hell did you get hurt there? What'd you do in there to get hurt?
You didn't come to 13th World and get flattened.
Yeah, come to 13th World. You get flattened, put on the ground, on your knees. You get thrown in RVs and have chainsaws rubbing all over you. Like, and matter of fact, I'm going to show you a couple videos too when we get to the haunted house segment of Rez that does the reviews. He came through again on Saturday because it was on his way home from Demented FX. He hit me up. I don't know if you saw the review.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I watch every one of his reviews.
I know I watch them all, no matter what haunt it is, just to see what he thinks.
I watch them live sometimes when I'm.
Preston? What prop shot out and smacked you in the face? Was it the puppets? Like right in the beginning? Like, I don't know what prop over there would come out and smack you in the face. But again, if I ever get to the point where who was I talking about? What part was I saying? I said a lot. A dragon thing? I don't even remember. It must be new prop or something. I don't remember any dragon thing.
Probably Puff the Magic Dragon.
Hopefully he was puffing on some puffy puff. Some good stuff, you know. But yeah, that whole Fright Fest shebang boom. Oh, reviews. His name's Rez. Let me he actually called me out by name, which was kind of funny. I wasn't expecting that at all. To be totally honest.
I know.
Oh yeah, it's Reztober. He's on Facebook. Oh, you know what? How do I share this thing? Oh, wait.
Copy, paste.
Hang on, I'm gonna do you guys a solid. Oh wait, yeah, I'll get you one of. Hang on, let me find it real quick. Haunted Overload review.
I will say that was a pretty cool loot.
Yeah, Haunted Overload. This sets look sick.
They're open on Thursday too.
Where the hell is the review? Oh God!
It's just under that stuff.
Here it is. No.
Demented is. Yeah.
There we go.
Part 2.
Okay, copy link. I am gonna put this. So if anybody wants to, no, he's not on YouTube. He's on Facebook though. But if you click that link, that's his. That's directly to his review for his second time. And he didn't show any video, but I will show you that video of him that I took of him. Because I walked through the trail with him. And he got to live out his fantasy that he wanted.
You know,
I made
next Friday night, me and you have to take a walkthrough.
Oh yeah, we can.
Together. We have to.
Well, I want to do black. I'm walking through blackout. I don't give a crap what anybody says.
I am too. I don't give a fuck.
Even if I have to act, I'm walking through first.
Yeah.
Then I'll act.
That's what I was gonna.
Plus, I'm filming it.
Yeah.
I want to film I have to film the blackout anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You know, so we're gonna do that. So yeah, but if you want to see the review of 13th World from that guy Rez, it's not too long. He just calls me out in a good way, not a bad way. Just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
And he's a good guy. And yeah, he's
a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, but loves the Bruins. Bruins.
Hey, they you know, I gotta say though, like, he always goes alone.
Yeah. Through
haunt. Like, this dude will go by himself through a haunted house. And then after we got out of the motel and we're walking to the school, I said, hey, this is the first time we're going through a haunt together. He goes, I'm marking his day on the calendar. I mean, if you can, go through the haunt. If not, no big deal. You gotta take haunted houses at your own pace. I know they're not for everybody. You know what I mean? But is Trapped one of the better ones? What's Trapped? What are you talking about? We're so old.
Haunted houses at Fiesta is named Trapped.
Oh, I know we have one called Alone.
Mm-hmm.
That Jeremy had to do it by himself on Saturday.
Oh boy!
But you know what? He did it really good. He had the clown horn and the stick. So he hit him with the stick first, and then after he turned it off, he was like, bam, and he did it, and he still had a line. Like he had a line for like 45 minutes, most of the night. People love that Alone thing. People get out and get right back in line and go do it again.
That's a good thing.
And it's only like 10 seconds long, maybe 20 seconds long.
Yeah, that's a good thing now.
But people liked it. Now the alone little thing, it's just my kid in it messing with you. And he does a great job because there's another guy, look at that, I'm giving all the goods.
I wouldn't give them all the goods.
No. Well, it's okay. I'm okay with showing people things.
Oh, I know.
But I'm gonna what is it? I'll get you.
Yeah, that's right. He did that.
Now there's this other guy. I gotta subscribe.
I'm sure they hand sanitize between every scare. Joe, he hasn't been touched in
so long. Oh, it's right here.
Get him!
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
I don't want nobody touching my body.
Why? I'm sure they hand sanitize between every scare. Joe, he hasn't been touched in so long.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, Palmer. Okay, so I'm also gonna drop this other one. This one's long, but it's like a walkthrough of the haunt that I work at. And you'll see in the church at one point, Krampus.
Yeah.
Who was Krampus that night? This guy. Actually, you see me with the death whistle.
I know.
Go.
I looked. I'm like, you.
I was loving that character. Oh, I want. You know what? I know it's a tease to these people, but I just want to show your, to get your. This is what someone with the first letter N
Yeah.
sent me last night. We were talking. And that is the frontal. And guess who's going to be in it? And
Jeremy.
yep, we've been talking about that. Because what does he say? Oh, we were coming up with ideas for the song and stuff. I know. A death whistle. I know I've showed it on the show before, and I never blew one before, but so Jeremy was alone, but technically not. Well, if you, matter of fact, if you watch that video I put from YouTube on there, from the Josh G vlog, he's local from around us.
Yeah. You
can see Jeremy. He's got like this weird thing with a Great Malenko hat on, beanie hat on. That's my kid. And then the rival is behind him with the electric prod stick going after that dude. Oh, stuffing things, Chris. Stuffing things. Stuffing things. That's all I can say. I can't say much. You know what I mean? Like the future plans and stuff I can't talk about. Yeah, the death whistle just sounds like something screaming and crying all in one.
Yeah.
And based on how you blow the thing, like blow into it,
it sounds
different. But
differently.
I've played with a lot of death whistles, and the one I have is the best one I've had. And it was like $20 or $15 on Amazon. Like Kenny's like, yo, get me one.
No.
And I'm like,
his fat ass ain't gonna get one.
So, you know what I mean? So it's one of them things, you know. Death whistles are cool, but because the character of Krampus, he has that growl. And his high pitched sound sounds like a death whistle. When he's trying to alert everybody else, he's like, "Ahoo!" Mine's more high pitched. But you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you watch the YouTube one, you're getting basically a full run-through of the haunt. You know what I mean? You're getting a full run-through. They're showing all different stuff of the haunt. So, if you're interested in what you could go through, watch that video. You know what I mean? And you'll see what we do at our haunt. And I'll show you like I said, before we leave, before we do the music video, we will show you the clips from Rez. Just 2 clips. They're like, one's like 21 seconds, one's like another 20 seconds. And they're fun. It's just fun that you can, you know what I mean? And I'm walking with him. I got the camera out, and I'm just like, hey, look, and I send it to him. Because he doesn't get to get the video from the haunt of his experience, and I gave it to him. So he loved it. You know, I took pictures of him getting tortured and stuff like that. Matter of fact, you have your list of movies?
Yes.
All right. Well, give me a minute. We'll get into that. I want to. Oh, I was out in the leprechaun costume too.
Yeah, I seen that.
And I need to do. Give me a sec. All right, I just got to send these to my computer. All right, so let's start with I'm not saying these are the best movies on the planet. I'm just saying these were my favorite horror movies that we liked for this year. It could be a classic. It could be a new movie. Whatever. It was what we liked. I'm not going and saying that these were the best horror movies on the planet. And then if somebody has a question of why I think that is a great movie, I'll explain why.
Yeah.
So I'll go off my list, then you go off your list, and then
We're basically almost the same list.
Did you watch this one yet?
No, I have not, though.
That is a great movie. Anyway, so the first movie that I put on the list, it came out this year, just came out on Netflix, Curse of Bridge Hollow. It's a family movie. It's not really scary. I mean, it's got a couple jump scares here and there.
Yeah.
Very funny. And the Wayne brother that's in it, he's not a total idiot in it.
No, he's not.
He's still kind of a little bit of an idiot, but not a total idiot. But it had a great cast. It was a great movie. It's more geared towards families, but it was really good. I was shocked. I've watched it like 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah.
It was like, if I'm watching a new movie
Multiple
2 or 3
times, it's damn good.
To me, it's a good movie. Like I wasn't even high the first time I watched it. I was the second time. It got better. You know what I mean? Like
anything when you're high gets better.
You know, and but weed intensifies everything.
Yes,
it makes everything a little better. It makes life better. It makes roller coasters better. It makes haunted houses better. It makes music better. Like I listen. I know I sound like a self-absorbed asshole, but I listen to these all the time.
I do too.
Like it's my favorite artist.
Huh.
My favorite artist is myself. Right? The songs sound good, right? This has to do with weed, not necessarily Dr. Giggles, but it's a shameless plug anyway.
Yeah.
But like if I'm like chilling at home, like if I'm in the hot tub, I'll put the music on while I'm in the hot tub, and I'm doing my thing, and the music sounds a million times better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next on the list, Halloween Ends. Now I know it's going to be a controversial for some, but I liked it. I'm going to tell everybody why I liked it. See, everybody's looking at this all wrong. I'm not trying to win the case over. If you people fucking hate it, then you hate it. As a standalone movie, not part of a trilogy,
it was actually worth it.
It's a really good movie. But then I've been reading up on some stuff. You know the kid that had the clown mask on?
Yeah.
In this movie? They think that's his son.
Yeah.
And they're thinking like he's going to become the next Michael Myers.
Well, they did have some Easter eggs as to what's coming next in the series, because there's already scripts of new ones coming.
Well, yeah. Now, I know,
Just don't know who's doing them.
Like, I'm not going to spoil anything. Oh, don't worry, Chris. We're getting into the non-family friendlies. There's one on my list that's one of the most top 10 banned disturbing movies ever. And it's disgusting, and I love it. And I'm a crazy...
Which one was it? Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of movies on here. Not many of them are fan... I think Curse of Bridge Hollow and one other one are family friendly. The rest are not truly family friendly. Well, thank you for that, History and Leisure. That's Lindsay. Voices in My Head is really good, as well as Just Let It End. So I really did. Like, the ending was kind of weird, and I didn't like how they spent too much time on that one guy. Like, I don't want to spoil nothing for nobody that's never seen it.
I didn't like that myself at all.
Because it was like, Myers was an afterthought.
It was.
And then things happened, blah, 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 whatever. But...
I didn't like the screen time on that at all.
Yeah, he was barely in it.
Yeah.
And I get it. But I still... It's kind of like Halloween 3.
That's what I actually... Everybody says that, and I'm the same exact thing. The Season of the Witch, this was basically the new version of the Season of the Witch.
Pretty much. But the only difference is... there's Michael Myers to an extent.
Yeah.
There was no Myers in
Season of the Witch.
So, but I liked it. So, hey, if you don't like it, cool.
This is their version of trying to make the Season of the Witch new and better, but
didn't pan out as good. But I liked it because I even typed, but as a trilogy, kind of sucked, but still enjoyed the movie. Like that's how I feel about it. I enjoyed it
because that is on my list too. But
and and I plan on watching it again. You know what I mean? Like I enjoyed it enough that I would be willing to watch it again. And if those that hated it, maybe watch it again. Maybe because the expectations of what you guys were looking for weren't met. So everybody's like, fuck this movie. You know? Where I'm at mentally with it is like, hey, I liked it for what it was. You know? Yeah, it's that same mask, Preston, yeah. But they're saying that that's people, the fan theory is that that's Michael's son.
Yeah.
Take it as you will. Dude, you should watch scary movies. They're the spice of life. I don't know. I've been watching scary movies since I was like 2. According to my dad, anyway. I don't remember, but he said he would catch me watching like Night of the Living Dead and other shit. When I was, I remember Cujo used to freak me out as a kid.
Cujo, I could sit there and watch it all night long.
Yeah, but you know what though? When I watched it like 2 or 3 years ago, and I absolutely hated that movie.
Yeah. The one that actually everybody's surprised that I watch all the time is Arachnophobia.
That's a good one too.
But I'm afraid of spiders. I hate spiders. And
Yeah.
I can watch that movie all the time.
I actually find Cujo boring.
Yeah.
But it used to freak me out as a kid. And I can remember like freaking out and hiding behind my parents on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Being afraid because the dog was attacking the kid and the dog attacking the lady, attacking him in the car and all that. As a kid, freaked me out. As an adult, I'm like, this movie's stupid. Just kick the dog in the face.
Hell, I was watching Lake Placid yesterday.
I haven't seen that in a while. All right, next on my list, Dawn of the Dead from 1978. That, to me, is the greatest zombie movie ever made.
Is.
And I know on YouTube there's an extended
Version.
by like another hour or half hour to an hour longer. And it makes the movie so much better.
It does.
Like the original cut that you watch, phenomenal. The director's cut that's like another half hour to an hour longer, even better. Mm-hmm. You can't lose. I think it's one of the greatest zombie movie ever made.
I can't watch the new ones. That's the only one I watch.
The Dawn of the Dead remake wasn't bad, but I'm not into running fast zombies. You know what I mean? Like I because even doctors said, scientists, they said a zombie apocalypse can really happen.
Yes, it can.
But they said in real life, if everybody just stayed home for 2 months and didn't go outside, the zombie apocalypse would be over.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's going to sit in the house for two months.
Hell, no one wanted to sit in the house for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. So I think if there's people eating people are like, oh shit, I'm going to stay in my house. They'll just figure it out and start eating each other, and whoever's left is left. You know? So, the next one I have on my list, Orphan First Kill.
See, The Orphans I never really watched.
I never did either. Jess saw that there was a new one. I forgot what streaming service it's on. I don't know if it's HBO or whatever it was. Zombieland movies are good. But Dawn of the Dead, 1978, is the best zombie movie ever made. It still holds the test of time. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Orphan First Kill. I watched that. That's the prequel to the first Orphan movie. Mm-hmm. So I watched Orphan First Kill and then watched the Orphan movie. The series makes sense. If you're going to watch them, watch the new one first.
All right.
Then watch the other one.
Yeah, because I never actually really watched them.
But I got to watch them again. I don't really remember everything of it. But I was like, wow, they were fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. First Kill is good. And the actual first Orphan movie was good.
Yeah, it was.
I've watched, because I watched that, and then when that ended, I went right to the other one. And I watched it. So I got to see that movie, Smile. I've heard nothing but good things about Smile.
Same thing with me.
The other one, the next movie on my list, The Nun from the Conjuring series. I know there's another movie coming out.
Nun.
A lot of people didn't like The Nun.
I don't understand why.
But I love The Nun.
Not gonna lie, it actually freaked me out in some spots.
I love it when the bells on the gravestone start going off and stuff.
You know, I cannot go into a cemetery when it's getting close to darkness because of that.
Really? I don't know. Next on my list, the new Hellraiser with the female.
I have not watched it.
It's on Hulu, and I watched it the other night. Phenomenal movie. I loved it. It was everything I could have asked for in a horror movie. It was dark. It was fucked up. It was crazy. And the chick that was the Hellraiser wasn't bad. Like a lot of people were like, oh, female Hellraiser.
Nobody expects a female to actually kill it on.
Nah, whoever the girl was that played the what do they call him? What? And he's the something priest, the Hell priest.
The Hell priest.
And he's part of the Cenobites, or whatever the hell they call them. Cenobites, whatever that, Cinnabons, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, Chris, often is on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I'm telling you, watch them. But if nobody's ever seen any of the Orphan movies, watch the new one first, or Orphan First Kill, and then, well, she's not really that hot because she's got pins all over her face.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd bang her.
You would. At least hold the head that way.
Yeah, don't poke me with your pins in your face, but I would have banged her. Next on the list of another movie that I've watched at least 10 to 15 times already, Black Phone.
That's on my list, too.
Yeah, did you watch it?
I love Black Phone.
Black Phone is...
I watched it when it was in the movies. I watched
it
in
in the movies. Yeah, I watched it in the movies. I've watched it at home. I've watched it on my tablet at work. I've watched it on the airplane because they had it on the free airplane service.
Yeah.
I've been watching that thing anytime I can watch it.
The ghost, when he starts seeing the ghost, that's actually like the one that flips out.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
It's a great movie about about children being abducted and killed. It's awesome.
It's a damn good movie. I don't anybody that shits on this movie does not make sense. Because honestly, that movie is
the only thing about that movie that I wanted to happen, I didn't want the happy ending.
I know. That's the only thing that's bad about it, but other than that,
like when the kid comes out after he escapes and he killed the dude.
Well, there's word that they're making Black Phone too.
Yeah, well now they can, maybe he didn't die. I don't know how you can, but like I was hoping when he ran to his sister or sister ran to him when he came out of the house, like I was gonna hope like that dude was gonna pop up and go gotcha and like kill him in front of everybody. You know what I mean? That's the only part about the movie I didn't. I mean, it's a great movie. Even the ending's good. Me personally, I was looking for the gotcha moment.
Yeah, because honestly, you would think as a horror flick, the kid's coming out and
because nobody survives.
No,
everybody usually dies.
Every movie, usually at least everybody in the damn movie's dead. Yeah,
this one, everybody. Well, not everybody, but the dude lives. I want him to die. Sorry. The next on my list is the next family friendly Hubie Halloween, the Adam Sandler movie on Netflix. I love that movie. I've watched that so many times. It's a great movie.
I'm up to like 100 times of watching that damn movie.
It's such a good movie.
Well, I like anything him. So.
Oh, Jess is here. She was on a date with my dad.
Ooh.
I think. Anyway.
Who doesn't love
and Fright Kingdom Haunted House is in that movie. When they go into the haunted house at the end and you see the room, the hallway with all them doors, that's Fright Kingdom in New Hampshire. And then wait, before I say my last. Oh, no, I got a couple more movies. This one's a really crazy one. This one is banned. This is one of the most disturbing movies. I had to get a burnt copy of it from the UK just so I could have it. The movie is called Serbian Film. It's in Serbian with English subtitles, and you have to be a sicko like me
to love it.
And I do. It is definitely not for the faint of heart. I've explained and told scenes to like him. And I've explained it to my wife and my mother-in-law and everybody. And they're like, well, I don't know about you, but everybody else
I'm dying to watch it.
Everybody's like, no.
One night we got to actually watch it and do a live stream of us watching this freaking movie.
Oh, especially to get your reaction. Because, dude.
Just the camera on us two, not the TV.
Let me tell you, the first time I watched it was like 10, 11 years ago. It was at my brother's birthday party we were having at his apartment.
Yeah.
So we're all smoking weed, we're doing Molly, and we're just hanging out doing drugs. I'm a bad guy. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Don't do the drugs. Well, do the drugs because they're good. But I'm not responsible for what you do with them. Anyway, so now I'm high as a kite, right? I'm weed, the Molly's kicking in, which is ecstasy, kicking in, and we're sitting on a couch. The only person in the room that's ever seen this is my brother. No one else has seen this movie. I'm talking about Serbian film. And within the first 10 minutes, this crazy, I don't even want to talk about it because it might get the fucking stream taken down. It's like that bad. But let me tell you, you go, what? 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 You know what I mean? Like, you can't believe that you've seen this thing. Yeah, but you know what, though? I do, too. There's another movie that I haven't seen it in many years. It's called Kill a Condom. It's in German with English subtitles. It's goofy, and I can get past it all. Because I'm just watching what's going on, and it's crazy. So, but it's a crazy, offensive movie. If you got a weak stomach,
Don't watch it.
don't watch it, because you'll turn it off. Another crazy movie, Green Inferno. That's usually on Netflix. I don't know where it's at now, but it's a cannibal movie. It's disgusting, and I love it. Now, I also put The Munsters on this list. I know a lot of people hate it.
It's not bad. To me, I don't mind it. I actually finally watched it, and it's not bad.
No, like, what do you call it? Sherry Moon Zombie did pretty good.
Yeah, she did.
Doing Lily. Grandpa Munster there, he killed it. He stole the show.
Surprisingly, I wasn't liking him at first, and then it's like, okay, forget it.
Herman, I hated.
Herman didn't do justice.
No, he was just an idiot. But I'm telling you, Chris, if you want to watch some band crazy movie, watch Serbian film. Just
There's another movie that's supposed to be coming to the U.S. next year. That's overseas right now. That's making people puke.
you talking about Terrifier 2?
I don't know if it's Terrifier 2.
That's what they're saying.
Else.
They're passing out, fainting, and puking.
Yeah.
And people, I mean, they say it's pretty gross. I haven't seen it yet. And then last on my list, I put Conjuring 1 and 2 just because I watch those all the time. I love those movies. And I'm only 5 minutes from the real Conjuring house that movie's based off of.
That would be cool to see.
So, what's your list?
Well, we'll take QB and Halloween Ends and The Nun off.
Oh, is that what you had on your list?
Yeah. And Black Phone. That was the other one that was on there. But me, personally, I have already watched them 4 times in the last 3 weeks. All the Final Destinations. I love them.
I haven't watched those movies in a while.
To me, Final Destination series is something that's realistic.
Yeah.
So, can it happen? Yes. Will it happen? Who knows?
And Chris, to answer your question, if you can't find it, I used to be able to find it on YouTube. It was like you got to put Serbian film online, and you might find it. If not, let me know. I'll rip the DVD and then I'll put it on my cloud and then let you download it to watch it. It's a movie. Oh, it's on Vudu if you got it. I don't have that.
I don't have that either.
But if I do have the burnt DVD, I could just throw in a. Oh shit! I might not be able to. Oh wait, I can at work. I got to do it at work.
You gotta do it at work.
Cause my Mac that I still have, I haven't thrown away or anything, has a DVD drive in it, so I can. It'll take a while to do it, but it'll get done. I don't have a DVD thing no more.
Me, I love the Final Destination movies. That's what I've already watched so far.
Well, now let me ask you this about those movies. Which one is your favorite?
You really gotta throw me on the spot on this one.
Well, because you got the NASCAR one, you got the roller coaster one.
The thing is,
the airplane one.
I like Final Destination 2, the car accident one.
Yeah.
And I like the roller coaster one. The NASCAR one, not so much. They started going away from what it really was.
Well, no, because if you don't remember, that was in 3D.
Yeah, and that I think kind of killed the series going 3D. And then 5 was stupid with the movie theater thing.
I don't think I've ever seen 5. I might have. I have to watch it.
Out of the 5 movies so far, 5 and 4 are the 2 weakest ones. 1, 2, and 3 are the best ones, but my favorite is 2 and 3. The roller coaster one, they had some sick kills in that one.
Yeah.
Especially with the Sultan thing when the guy's head gets smashed in,
Oh yeah.
and the one in the car with the fan blade from the truck.
Oh yeah. Take it off.
But that you gotta put me in the spot on that one, so I'm gonna say 2 and 3. Those two I always loved those two.
I know, but how many people out there don't drive behind trucks with fucking logs in it anymore?
Oh,
Every time I see one,
I still do.
I move over.
I get the
And
hell out of
then
there.
I hit the gas and go by it. I still do. All I keep thinking about is a tree log coming and killing me.
Yep. The Saw series,
Yep.
the newest one's not bad.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
Oh, Spiral with Chris Rock.
Well, Spiral. I watched Spiral.
I haven't watched
It's
it
not
yet.
bad at all.
I haven't watched it yet.
Spiral kind of brings you back. You going backwards into the storylines. Now the rumor is that
There's another
John
one.
Kramer
It's
is
coming back for 10, yeah.
So we'll see where that leads, but I could see where the storylines are gonna fit in with Spiral.
Yeah.
Because Spiral is actually goes backwards, which is really cool to see. I'm gonna put
Wait. What's your favorite Saw movie?
4.
Is that the one where Donnie Wahlberg dies?
No, that's 2.
No, he doesn't die in 2.
He dies in 2.
No, he doesn't, because he
Donnie Wahlberg's in 2, and then
shows up later because he's on the ice block.
No, that was the other cop that was on the ice block.
That's Donnie Wahlberg.
I thought that was
No, Donnie
Really?
Wahlberg is the one on his neck, and he's going like, with his
Oh
feet.
yeah.
I think
Now
that's
I
4.
remember, yep.
I think that's 4.
That's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 2 is the other one when he was just coming around and his son
Yeah.
was all involved with it.
Yeah, and his son was in the safe.
Yeah, and the other ones that 4 is the one with the most raunchier of the series.
Is that? Oh
that's
yeah,
the one
4.
when they scalped the girl.
And that's the one with the guy was on the cross and it twisted him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I love the
Yep.
cross.
That's why I love it, because the more gory.
Oh, Psycho Twin 1 is in the house. Brownie Games.
But 4 by far has always been my favorite out of all of them, just because of the way they actually transpired the mechanic things that he came up with,
Yeah.
and that kind of set up the rest of the storylines. Now you get to see the beginning of the story from 4, and so to me, I watched 4 first, and then I go through the series.
I'll tell you, my favorite opening scene of any Saw movie was the 3D one.
Yeah.
When they were in Central Park.
Yep.
And they were fighting over the girl. And then they were like, fuck that girl. And I was like, yeah. Because that's what I would have done from... I would have like, dude, she's playing us both. Let's kill this bitch. Yeah. I did see Halloween Ends, Mr. Brownie. Or Miss Brownie. Who's Brownie?
I forget which
Is that
one.
Jeremy? Or is it Jeremy or Donna?
I don't remember.
I don't know which one's which. It's got to be Jeremy. It's got to be Jeremy. Anyway, continue.
So the next thing on my list, because you didn't put him on there,
What?
Chucky,
Oh yeah.
the series, not besides the movies.
I still haven't watched.
I watched all the movies, but I'm gonna go with the series because honestly, you gotta watch the new season.
Well, I gotta get episode 1 because you can't get on Hulu unless you pay for the stupid live TV thing now, and I'm not paying for that shit. Oh, it's Donna. What up, Donna?
I'll give you my login.
I have Hulu though.
Yeah.
But I don't have the.
Live, yeah.
I mean, I have on the DVR episodes 2 and 3, but for some reason 1 ain't there.
That's weird.
It might have got deleted or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I wanted to. I just need
This
to see episode
season
1.
actually is going in a direction that I'm even surprised that they're going into. But I love it. Now I'm not gonna spoil everything for the season, but the new season, everybody's in one spot now. It's not like you're going here, there, and everywhere like in season 1. Season 2, everybody's here.
Well, because like the movie that had Luke Skywalker as voicing Chucky.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
It was different, but
The post episode stuff that they show, I like it this year because they actually do a
we're talking about Chucky.
Chucky.
They
do the post episode thing now. They got Chucky sitting on a chair and doing his own interview, doing play by play on each kill.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cool. I love it.
That's awesome.
It's not like last season. You got everybody talking, but you still have that. But at every post episodes one,
Yeah.
you got Chucky doing the play-by-play by each kill. It's cool to see.
I'll take it.
I actually watched these last night from friggin' 12 o'clock until 5 o'clock this morning. The Shining series.
Oh, I like Doctor Sleep.
Shining, Room 237 was on, and Doctor Sleep. All three
Room
were on back to
237,
back.
I never heard of that.
Room 237 was the other in-between movie that they never really pushed out too much.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. And it's also a book.
Huh.
Part of the series.
I'll have to check it out. Donna, on Peacock, they only have season 1. They don't have season 2 on Peacock.
They put season 2 on Peacock until the end of the season.
Oh, well, that might be when I watch it.
It sucks because I want to tell you things.
He wants to tell me things!
But that's going to be my list for now.
All right, well, there you have it.
Because you basically had most of the stuff that I had, so...
Well, there you have that. That was movies that we enjoyed. Yeah, Tales from the Crypt was always my thing. I always loved Tales from the Crypt. I even like the movies, Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight.
But they never really show the Tales of the Crypt anymore.
And you know what I'm shocked about? Tales from the Crypt's not even on HBO Max.
Surprisingly, too.
I thought for sure that was going to be on HBO Max.
At one point or another, I swore it was on HBO Max.
Never's been.
Really?
Never has been on there, ever.
That's the one that I love, Tales from the Crypt, myself.
I grew up watching that every week when it came on. Me and my dad and my brother would watch that shit faithfully. That was our shit. Creep Show wasn't bad.
No.
But it wasn't great either.
No, it wasn't.
There was a couple, like, Creep Show 1 is great. The only one from Creep Show 2 that I really liked was the one with the Indian chief. That episode of it. And I think that's the one that had, I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 that had Stephen King in it. And he picked up a meteor and he turned into a green pile of shit or whatever. I don't know which one that was in. It was on HBO about a week on it. I don't even remember when it was. I've had HBO Max day one, and I never saw it. Because if I did, I would have binged the whole thing. Now, I know, like, I forgot which streaming service, but I watched Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight recently. So I know it's there. All right, so we'll go to Haunted Attractions. We'll get to the music thing after that. And then I think that's...
And then we were supposed to talk about our haunts.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about right now.
Yeah.
Haunts. So, the haunted attractions that... Oh, yeah, Goosebumps was good, too.
Yeah, it was.
So, these are the haunted attractions that I've been able to go to this year. And I'm going to talk about them, and then you talk about what you went to. And then whatever. So, obviously, 13th World Fright Park. That's in Palmer, Massachusetts. Obviously, I work there. And I go through it, not on a nightly basis, but I go through it a lot. I love it. I'm a huge fan of the work that everybody's put in. I've done it. He's done it. Nell and Rich and Zeke and Kenny and Mike and everybody that had everything to do it. You know what I mean?
Parks, honestly, is... What else can we say about it? It's...
The proof is in the pudding. If you watch that YouTube video that I put the link for, you can watch... You know, the review, you know, them going through and their review, and they did a good video. You can listen to Rez on his Facebook one, you know. And before we get done, matter of fact, before we get into it, I'll show you what we did to
Rez.
So it's gonna be black screen of death, and I know you hear. That was the last time. Uh-oh. That's not. Oh no. That's not what I'm trying to show you. This is what I'm gonna show you.
Oopsie.
Media file. I wish there was a way I could prevent that. The other software I had, I could have everything loaded up and just click things, and I can't. I can't do that, and it sucks. All right, so this is Rez getting messed with.
I just love that.
He's reaching out for help. Help. All right, so let's get
Part 2.
let's get part 2. See, now, if you come through, this could happen to you. Even though you've seen it, the experience is obviously a lot better than watching it. Yeah, Wirecast, that's what I've... and then this one. It thing's sparking.
It is.
So yeah, that was Rez getting messed with. It was fun, you know, terrorizing them, and it was great. So anyway, so the next haunt that I've gone to, and make sure there's only this weekend and next weekend left, and the season's done for the Fright Park. So
Yeah.
this weekend is the final weekend
Of regular.
of regular operation. Now, if you want, if you're a scared little prissy thing and you don't want to act as scaring, you can go Thursday night. And there's no actors, but you get to see it kind of like behind the scenes, kind of. You take pictures and stuff. Watching it, Chris, is really not that scary. But having big guy grab you full force and throw you into there is a lot different than watching it. Trust me, it's a lot more scary. They'll never do that at Halloween Horror Nights. They can't. Dude, they put people... They made that poor guy take his hoodie off and they threw it in the woods because it was a competing haunt. It's for fun. It's not like we hate Fairtown. We all love Fairtown. You know what I mean? It's just... I know other haunts mess with us. You know what I mean? You know, like jokingly. I know there's no hate. It's all love. I know that. So we just joke around. We do the same thing. I know they've done it to our guys. We do it to their guys. Another haunt does it to our guys. We do it to the... It's just fun. It's just shown because the saying in the haunt industry is many haunts, one family.
Damn right.
And I live by that. Like, yeah, I work in a haunt. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about mine more than any other one. You know what I mean? Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I still got love for the other haunts. I don't want anybody that from another haunt that watches think that I hate you guys because I don't. So the other haunt, Factory of Terror. That's in Fall River, Massachusetts. Well, I mean, the only time people have gotten hurt is on their own accord.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got scared and smacked their face into a wall.
They were morons.
Yeah. So, but at the same time we have Blackout Night. They do it at Extreme Fairs. I'm very sad I can't go.
I know.
Very sad.
But Factory of Terror this year actually killed it. I will say that. The extra 10-minute long addition made it a little bit better.
Yeah,
and I will say they actually were pretty good staff this year.
Yeah, because hang on, watch this. I'm gonna go to. Oh, Chris said, "Josh, you pussy, drive behind the damn log truck." Hang on, let me. Where is it? Oh, Factory of Terror. I'm going to read you.
You're going to read you?
What it says about the extreme thing, because it's kind of funny. Where the hell is it? Redesigned. Tickets. Oh, here we go. Extreme Fairs. Extreme Fairs Full Contact. Extreme Fairs is a special event presented by Fairtown and Factory of Terror, where the actors can touch you and you will be put in more extreme situations than the normal attraction. There is a safe word and a waiver is required for entry. Now it says, Extreme Fairs is an intense horror attraction experience. It is not recommended for anyone under the age of 18. You may experience intense and graphic situations, claustrophobic areas, being restrained, psychological stress, and periods of extreme darkness. You and Jeremy fit 9 people in a cage. Now, what did you guys do with the 9 people in the cage, Donna? What did you do? What did you do?
I know what they did.
Oh, wow, did they do anything bad?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Where the hell was I when that was going on? Where the hell have I been?
Oh, I know.
Oh, no, it was Littles. He was in the costume, too, the leprechaun.
Yeah.
And they were playing rock, paper, scissors with the leprechaun. I'm going to be honest with you, Chris. When you, like at our haunt, if you do Touch a Fear, or if you go to extreme fairs, nobody gives a shit.
No.
It's not disrespectful, but they're not going to make special accommodations. They don't care what your health condition is.
No, they don't.
A 5-year-old went through extreme fairs and they were radioing in to the bosses going, what do we do? They go, they paid for a ticket. He's in there. Do what you do to the adults. There is the only way you get out of it at our places because you're wearing whatever color necklace for the night.
Take it off.
You just take it off and throw it on the ground. Then they stop touching you if you can't handle it.
Yep.
Because I'm not saying, like, not in all of our sets, it's extreme. Sometimes, you could go to Tickle Time Creamery and just get tickled the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Cupcakes Funhouse, so you get tickled the shit out of.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like that, but it's not disrespectful. When people come to, and they, you're signing the waivers and you're doing the extreme stuff and getting touched, you have to keep in mind people are going to touch you.
Yeah.
If you don't want that, I don't know exactly what your condition is. I know you've told me kind of about it. It's up to you what you can deal with. Like I could talk to you privately about what things go on, and then you could decide for yourself if you wanted to do it. You don't have to do it at all. It's not you're forced. When you go to extreme fairs, you're forced. There is no necklace. You're getting it done to you whether you like it or not. There is no, ooh, there is a safe word, but you know what? When
Why?
somebody
You forget
used,
about it.
no, somebody used, Alyssa used it and they went, don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So don't go buy a safe word. But they could have been just doing it for us because I had told all the people, don't let off the gas on anybody in my group. I told everybody behind their back. So that was set up. So that was probably why they said, don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want them to let off the gas. I wanted everybody in my group. The first year we filmed it was like 15, 14 of us in a group. And then like 15 minutes into it, it's only me, pedophile, Jess, and Jimmy in a group. 10 people are gone. And I didn't see those 10 people for 45 minutes. Including Jess. Did not see her. Didn't see my kid. Didn't see anybody. Like, didn't see my dad. Like,
Nope.
Actually, my dad ended up by himself the whole time.
I can only imagine.
And he was just having the time of his life. I mean, look, you're not going to, like, end up in the hospital. Well, nobody can guarantee that. Somebody could have a heart attack. But
we've had more rescues called this season than anything else.
I know I've been seeing rescues coming up and down the hill to get to the haunt. Or we'll see Jill come flying.
Yep.
Just flying down. I'm like, and then you see Zeke or Rich or whoever's here. Like, oh, and Rich has the scooter now.
Yeah, I know. He uses it as.
Does he go through the haunt to like let everybody know
Yes.
it's over or whatever? He did that. I was like, what the hell?
He couldn't do it in my set because he couldn't keep the door open.
Oh, what he had to walk it through?
Yeah.
But yeah, like they're not going to put you in a situation where it's not like McCanny Manor. It's not like that at all. You will get grabbed. You'll get separated. They may put like fake blood on your face. Like if you ever go to these extreme events, don't wear good clothes.
Yep. Mr. Ranch dressing.
Yep. That, yeah. Don't wear good clothes because they're going to get messed up. I mean, you could shout out. Hey, I don't do that to me. I mean, it's Chris. You know what you should do? I'll send you the links to the extreme fairs that they did at Fairtown, and then you can, you know what I mean. You can see for yourself what they do, because it's not. It's bad, but it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but to me it does. And then the other haunted house that I've been to this year was Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. Now everybody knows what I thought about it, and I loved the what do you call it? The butt pirate one there. The wharf, Captain's Wharf, the Dead Man's Pier, whatever the hell they call it. That was my favorite. That was definitely my favorite house of Halloween Horror Nights. It was beautiful. The theming to it was just amazing. Not scary, but it was just great. Everybody knows I couldn't stand the Weekend house. I thought it was trash. I didn't like the witch one. I didn't like El Chupacabra. The other ones were fine. Just I even liked Hell Block, whatever, 666, whatever the hell it was called. I like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you can get hurt easy, then an extreme event is not for you. Because I mean, people. I mean, I like when especially if I'm in it, and if I know you, I don't care what your health condition is.
You're tortured.
You're tortured. I torture everybody. Like even if a little girl is crying and the little girls don't have the necklaces no more.
Yeah.
Nobody under 18 is supposed to have a necklace.
It's a praise the Lord type of stuff too, because it's been a lot this season.
Yeah, but even when little kids are scared going through, I don't let off the gas. I don't care about your kid. I don't care about you. I don't care about any, and I don't mean that in a bad sense. I'm talking about when I'm working in that haunt. I don't give a shit about you. I am coming there to fuck you up to the top degree that I'm allowed to. I'm giving it my all.
We actually had a girl get to the point where it was like right at that borderline. She was flipping the fuck out.
Yeah.
On Saturday night, Cupcake had to hold her through to the end.
Really? Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Me and Mike.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Thank God, because honestly, she would have, came to almost like she was almost going to be doing convulsions.
Yeah, some people.
That was bad.
I mean, we had people, I was watching. People were like having panic attacks.
Yeah.
Like doing this. And look, you're paying to get touched. Well, I mean, if you're not doing a touch, you're paying to go through and have a good time, and that's what you're going to get. You know, they might throw you in a group with people with touch of fear. You're not going to get touched. You know what I mean? But that's why, like, a lot of people I know that don't like getting touched that come, I'll walk through with them, and I'll put the necklace on so they can at least see it.
Yeah.
Like, in Fury need to come through, they don't want to be touched. So I put the necklace on, and they watch the whole thing unfold, and they're, like, dying, you know?
Yeah.
And, but, you know, when you pay for the touch option, whether it's at Factory of Terror or Fairtown or wherever you go, if I see a medic error, where'd it go? It disappeared. Did he delete it or something? I just saw if you saw a medic error.
Oh.
You know, because like I'll definitely send you the links to the two extreme fairs I filmed. I was shocked they let me film them. That's like pretty gnarly stuff. I mean, it's not even a tenth of what McCanny Manor does, but it just on another. Even with us, you pay for that, you're gonna get what you pay for. We're gonna grab you, throw you around. I mean, I don't do it to everybody, but like, I'll grab people and bounce them off the wall. I'll throw them into the wall.
I did that this week.
You did that to me when I went through.
I did that to Jimmy.
Oh, did you?
Jimmy came through on Saturday.
Yeah, because he came to us on Friday.
He came through on Saturday for us.
Yep.
I felt bad because they're in the Congo line issue that we had.
Yeah, oh, that's what he's saying.
But I still took time and tortured him.
Oh, he says, if I see a medic at a haunt, I know it's good.
Damn right.
We have, I don't know if it's Palmer or Munson, because Munson's on the line right over there. Whoever it is, we have like the medics and cops on site because shit's always, people are coming out bloody, falling down, drunk. And the drunk people, of course,
Idiots.
I mean, the clowns are getting popped in the face like every night, it seems. Like somebody's, I know, what's her name? The one that plays Valak in the church, the older woman there.
Yeah.
She's been punched in the face so many times. Like, people just, like, I get it. You get scared or touch, whatever, bam. Like, don't hit the monsters. We're there to give you a good time.
Especially not us.
Don't hurt the monsters. They can hurt you to an extent. Not really. But I mean, you know, you can get your tickle time. You can get, I don't want to give away everything, but there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of great scares.
Mm-hmm.
The actors right now are firing off at all.
At both haunts, we're killing it.
Yeah, everybody's doing it. Yeah, there's no way to distinguish. I mean, you can shout it out, be like, "Yo, don't touch my wrists or my shoulders." They'll grab you by the arm, like, you know what I mean, like here, and they might throw you in. We don't have a handicap, because when you're getting touched, you're getting touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Jason Paradise, like, we had one here in South Florida a long time ago. It was called Silo X, and it was really extreme, and they had numerous people being taken out of the haunt for oxygen reasons and panicking. I mean, people do that at Fairtown and us. Like, it happens all the time. People get freaked out, but people love it. Even the people that get hurt, they come back.
They do. It's weird.
They love it. But then they know what they're getting into, and they know what they can avoid or not. But a lot of people, if they can't take a situation, they take the necklace off. Either they hide it in a pocket because that scene might be too intense, or they throw it on the ground and go,
You know how many people we actually catch that they're hiding it, and they still get tortured?
Yeah, if I see it, you're getting tortured. I don't care if it's in your pocket, in your earlobe.
Chris, dude, me and Chris are pretty good at finding who's actually hiding and who's not.
I mean, when I worked in a clown set this year, one of the first few people, because all the fog and it was really cold, so all of a sudden they're coming out of the fog, and then here I am right there, and they're like, some dude just freaked out, took the necklace off, threw it on the ground. He's like, I'm done. I didn't even touch the guy. I just creepily did one of them zombie clown walks to him. And he just, I'm done. I'm so good at scaring you, I ain't going to touch you when you take your necklace off. I'm just good at it like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, so what were your house, haunts?
Well, me and you, we already know Factory of Terror.
Yep, we did that.
Haunted Labyrinth this year wasn't bad. It was the Isle, what is it they call it? The Isle of the Dread, they call it. It's basically like pirates, inside of a pirate story type of crap.
Oh, okay. What type of shoes do kidnappers wear? White Vans. Bum. There's your silly
That's
Halloween
joke.
That's a silly joke.
Haunted Labyrinth this year wasn't too bad. It was like pirates meets you're in like a pirate's log, walk the plank and type of stuff. It wasn't bad at all.
That's pretty cool.
This year wasn't really bad at all. I was actually happy to be able to actually get there this year.
I know, I haven't been in a few years.
So,
because I hear it's like on and off, like it's like crazy, like, you know what I mean?
And the half of Scary Acres that I've seen, it wasn't, the hayride wasn't bad, but that's all we had.
Because you were too late, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. But yeah, did you go any other haunts or no?
No.
No, I'm going to go to Fairtown. I'm going to check Fairtown out. I mean, I've seen like the facades that they got this year, and it looks really good, and I heard one of the houses is like really awesome.
Yeah.
So I want to check it out. Yeah. So, yeah, check out all these haunts.
And next weekend we have our Blackout. So
yeah, so Blackout. So if anybody's interested, like, I recommend doing the regular so you can see it, because when you go to Blackout, you ain't seeing nothing.
No.
I do know, I'll tell you something that someone told me about some kind of light, but not total.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is there will be no show lighting whatsoever in the woods. None.
Yeah.
I guess they're going to give you like a glow stick, and that is your light.
Like what we did at Demented.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? You're going to have, well, if we see it, we're going to, I want to find what we're going to do about cell phones and the lights.
The thing is I think what they need to do is just put rope along the whole entire trail, so this way everybody sees you have the rope.
Nah, forget that. Nah.
So people don't get lost in the woods.
Let them get lost in the woods.
Okay.
Nah, this pussy shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're coming. I hope they do touch a fair with it, too.
I know.
Imagine total darkness in that haunt, chainsaws, pigs, nuns, clowns, and then you're getting thrown around in the dark. Tell me that's not something you wouldn't be interested in.
And this time I'm not doing the line. I'm going in set. Just because I want to torture people.
I might not do Friday night. I might do Saturday night. Like, I'm obviously going to be there.
Yeah.
But I think I might go in a costume Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, Saturday, Maybe. I don't know. I'll see how
I have the giant needle. So if you put somebody in the leprechaun, I can chase the leprechaun.
Oh, God. But, yeah. All right. So what we're going to do before we get out of here, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. A little Halloween, talk about haunts and horror movies and stuff like that.
And one more thing.
What's that?
Cupcake flattened everybody on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, you fell on top of people, right?
Yeah, they had the necklace, thank God. Because I hit the rock. I was going backwards the wrong way. And I hit the rock and I fell backwards and I fell back on a bunch of guys.
Oh, hey.
They got flattened. And they were peeing their pants laughing at the same time.
Oh, that's good. All right, so let's get rid of this. For those that have not seen this, we're going to be putting on Voices in My Head. And then once it ends, we're just going to go off the air. So I want to say happy Halloween, everybody. Have a great time.
Be safe this weekend in Halloween.
And make sure you come out to one of your favorite haunts around the area. But definitely come out to 13 World Fright Park in Palmer, Massachusetts.
And Cumberland.
Because I can tell you, Cumberland and Palmer are way better than Six Flags.
Yeah. The reviews I'm hearing.
Yeah, so let's find this. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just got to find the video. Oh, it's right here.
Doi.
Which one's which?
That's the
okay, right here. Here we go. This video's 5 minutes, but we'll be here with you. And then, as you comment and, let us know what you think of it. Sando!
You're done here. Grab your shit and get out of here. You're
There's John right there.
I know
That's
person.
Cupcake. Oh, the killer finds his mask. Oh, he puts it on. Uh-oh. Oh, killer, he's ready. Huzzah, King Gordy. Oh, that's part of the church area at the haunt. That's the schoolhouse area in the haunt. He's wrenching a chalkboard. And he doesn't know how to die. I have a bunch of them. From the different cuts.
Yeah.
Like, I have the extended version of like him getting
Voices within tell me to kill you. Try to run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you, hide you in the field too. The voices within tell me to kill you. Try to run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you, hide you in the field too.
Straight jacket, comatose, living daydreams. Drooling out my mouth, wondering what it all means. Waking up, sweating, voices in my head, laughing and screaming until I was dead. The anger inside has fueled me for years. Now I return to feed the full of your fears. I got nightmares of bizarre knuckle fucking my brain. Smoking weed with Gordy, laughing, says I'm insane. He said you better not listen to the voices within. They gonna eat you up, peeling up your skin. I got startled as I'm approached by fury. Voices told me to move along, that I better scurry. To possess my soul, walking through the woods all night. I'm fighting these demons that have left me in fright. Everybody told me I was fucked in the head. The voices told bizarre that I was better off dead.
The voices within tell me to kill you. Try run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you, hide you in the field too. just like a Pikachu.
And for those that don't know, when that guy with the Patriots jersey on is wearing number 81. If nobody knows who number 81 is, that's Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, they told me to do it. They also told me that you're mostly a nuisance that never can do shit without looking stupid. I really hate your guts, dumb slut. I'm ruthless. They call me Etherin. Again, nice to meet you. I'll lure you inside. There was never no pizza. It's you and me alone. Didn't mean to deceive ya. That's a lie. Ready, bitch? Time to teach ya. You broke my heart, now I'm breaking your jaw. Setting fire to your car, dragging you under the stars. Laughing loud as I applaud. Watch you stand up in the ball. We every single thing. Bitch, you should've never called.
The voices within tell me to kill you. Try and run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you. Hide you in the field too. The voices within tell me to kill you. Try and run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you. Hide you in the field too.
I hear voices and I can't escape them. Make a choice, shit, I kidnap, kill and rape them. A product of my environment. On some violent shit, wire lips shut, hit his guts, I'm getting wild with it. Hide is likely gonna get your wife and child hit. I'm in a crisis, midlife as time ticks. You might just die right here tonight. Prime time, bitch. Talk to my own mind, right door to you, goddamn.
Knock, knock. Who the fuck is it? Bizarre from D12, about to fuck 20 midgets. Yeah. I'm a murderer. Who wanna ride? I'm a ghetto nigga. Still hang my clothes outside. I took DMT and left it earth. The afterlife, they call me Papa Smurfs. Get some Sebastians, I need a clinic. You got a 4-5, I run up in it. I believe in God, but I still eat ya. 20,000, I'll smoke this preacher. A rapist on the run, I'ma go inside. Just rape this little white girl, catch me outside.
And that mask that he's taking off is what John wears when he's on stage with me. Yep. So people will know that, people that know me and watch that video are going to see that mask and be like, oh, shit. So there you go. Happy Halloween, everybody.